that doesn't make them scoop, I don't know what will. Alright, this is Stoll. Welcome. Playing a little Oh Dear Ojer. Got both the blue and the green, or blue and the red one in there, along with Urabrask. I think we still go red. They won't have haste. It's all good. Sets up the cascade on turn 5 if we get a land. I don't know why they waited anyway. That can cost you 3, you get 1 red. And yeah, actually we could do it on my turn. He survives. Wait, what did you do? Turn 4 Urabrask. Not bad. Oh. If that doesn't make them scoop, I don't know what will. Okay. Just transform again. And that's how the deck's supposed to work. So the Alchemist, you want to save till later if you can. But you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. So the Joyful Storm Sculpture, it creates 2 1/1s, and then whenever you cast a spell with Convoke, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and each battle they protect. That's good. They probably have a ton of removal. Sheldred is going to be a problem. Maybe do the card draw next turn, maybe? Scrutiny. Would like to get the 3 cards with it. Or we could, fuck. Why is everyone playing the Forge, man? I guess I just need to get some artifact removal. Time to start playing some Abrade. Or Brotherhood's End. I'm hoping I got another one. Second Forge. That's what I was hoping to see. Now I could Scrutiny, but I'll just wait to reload my hand. Start getting some damage on them. The Familiar can also buy me another turn. I'm trying to wait as long as possible if he gets a second one.
Go and drink deep of sorrow.
If I just hold it for 1 turn and try to get it. I think I can, because I can get it next turn. I can flip him next turn.
What a critic!
I could Silver Scrutiny for 0, which isn't the best option, but
This memory.
Brotherhood's End to get rid of the Forge. Frolic. For Ashiok. Damn it, no way, dude. Does that response work? I don't even know. What a lucky card, man. Now we have ourselves a game. What a lucky card, man. What a lucky card. And you're just sitting on Brotherhood's End. Maybe I shouldn't have did not. Well, he would have did it anyway. He just would have did the sacrifice one, I think.
After 1,000 years, finally, a new conquest. Plead for mercy. My revenge will be cruel and painful.
I know. I don't know if you have to cast it during the upkeep.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Just has everything, man. We need to get rid of that Ob, because he can make tokens. Another token maker.
Don't worry.
Gonna
I'll
burn
have
down the
this fight
house.
out like hawks.
It's dead, man. I'll just die. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should I discard lands? Make it last longer.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Yeah, just lands.
Let's see where this
Oh,
trade
what a
of
draw. Not that it matters. Oops. Just a handful of lands. Jeez. Well, that's interesting.
Don't
Back to the drawing board.
What does this do? Oh. I didn't even know. I have to like use it. Get one card to win it. The Grim Reaper. I'm just snap clicking. I ain't even looking at the hand. It's just so annoying that you have to like, even if you mulligan, you just get crap. That's all I know. You better play black. You're not playing black? playing black. What's wrong with you? Yeah, that would've worked too. Temple Project Slime. Are you 5 color? Grim Reaper? Looks like it. Well, when you start with it in your hand, it's pretty trash. So, you fading hoping? You have Syncope? You can return it to my hand, or you take 1 damage. Take 2 damage, or take 1. Mr. I'm 21 and I'm scared of 1 damage. That's good stuff. Cool, maybe I'll get something better, like a land. Or a spell. You just control deck. Oh, this guy's gonna screw you, huh? Oh my god, you're so slow. Any day now, you got 1 land left, 1 mana left. Double dance! I don't know what. I don't know. Maybe I should have saved it? I don't know. Wandering Emperor? Yeah, killing me with your speed. That's what you're doing, Grim Raper. Raper. You spelled it wrong, by the way. Are you Haughty Gin Deck? You're not Haughty Gin Deck with that. What'd you put back in? I can't even see him anymore, huh? Oh my god, thank god. That's over. So he's probably got a Sunfall, right? Or Farewell. No spells. Except Meeting of Mind. That puts it on top of your graveyard. Library. Oh my god, dude. You'll take 1 damage next turn if you don't blow everything up. Dance. Dance, dance. You still don't have a counter spell? 45. Why are you playing that? I don't understand. What is this deck? Are you playing Angels with like a really bad draw? Or... Excellent. How about we just put that one back in your hand? I don't want another land, thank you very much. This is sorcery? Eh. I mean, I have to use his removal eventually, right? I could duplicate that ability. And give him double damage, right? Reward? Maybe. How many Witness of Futures is that? Did you shuffle the other one in already? I don't know. Oh, I guess we'll just Meeting of the Mind or make a Murex token because you're so slow. So the spell doesn't have to resolve for those to resolve. Maybe I should have just waited till their turn. We could have a Wandering Emperor. I think I want... Yeah. Yeah. Did I guess it now? Did you do a man step? I think you did a man step. If you would have did the other one, oh, he was tapped anyway. I feel this, yeah, I could Sunfall or whatever. I need to get that Fading Hope back in my hand, but I keep screwing up. I just need more land. It's amazing. Killing you with speed. Oh, you're oh. In case you didn't realize, I'm playing a land, and I'm selecting the land. Oh, thank you for letting me select my land. You know, Fading Hope? That's all you do. 43 cards. I mean, you're just gonna run me out of cards with Fading Hopes. That suggests you don't have a sweeper. Or Sunfall, at least. Oh man, can I put a stop on that? I wish I had a stop. I would just make you wait to pick your freaking land. So this costs 3 mana. I need to keep 3 mana up. Can I go for a card draw? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still short on a 5. Well, I'm not short on the 5 now, I guess. Teach you to not get rid of graveyards. I don't know, it's like getting in the way. You want your 4 damage, or just get the spell back? Just put it back on top, man. I just need to draw cards. So he either had it in his hand and he was just looking for like a Sunfall or something, or I don't know. I gotta speed this game up, so I might sound like a chipmunk. If I sound like a chipmunk, you know why. I wish I had some discount spells to get rid of the cards in his hand. Well, thank you for letting me draw cards. I can't recast him though. I can't cast him. I knew I should have tapped all 4 of those blue. I think it'll be 4 damage. At least I ate up one of his counter spells. Things are going a lot faster now. Let's just go for it, huh? Oh, you make a Barracks token. Oh, you still got spells? Another Fading Hope in your hand? Jeez. We're back to where we started, the original start of the game. Only you're at 21 and I'm at 22. 15 minutes in, nothing's happened. I don't know. I think he has one more card in his hand at least. Two towards the towers to get him back to life, or that's 8 damage. Put him down to 9. I got a Convoke spell. It's 4 damage. He's looking for another Farewell. Or Depop. A Pump Style would be great. It's 12 damage. I am not creating their X token. Three, 6, 12. 16. Can I do it all? I think I win. Not saying nothing. What? Aw, that doesn't do... that sucks. If I had known that, I could have copied the Virtue, yeah. I need to look at the other one, not the Torch Tower. I think there's the other one that's any target. That's the one I need. Okay, with this elemental. So guy. This guy. This one. This one. I'll be worried about this one. What's this one? No card. I can't do this as instant. Damn. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Nice and slow. God dang. No. I don't want to play that guy. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I think we're out of time, but would like to continue on. So, just looking at, double Ojer, the deepest epic, Epoch. and the Deepest Might. So this one, when you cast it, it's under sorcery. Oh, instant spell. It gains rebound. Interesting. And then you can cast it again next turn for free, I believe. Yep. So you can cast it for free next turn. And then obviously the Deepest Might does 1 damage, or does its power in damage to a target opponent when you do damage to that opponent. There's one change I want to make though. Because that could have cost me the game. So yeah, so we're looking at that, and then we're going a little bit of a different take. So we're going with the Convoke route. So we got the Joyful Storm Sculptor, 3 mana, 1 blue, 1 red, 2/3 creature. When it comes into the battlefield, it makes 2 little guys with it, and then whenever you cast a Convoke spell, it deals 1 damage to opponent, and 1 battle that they protect. Blah blah blah. We don't have any battles, I don't think. So that's similar to, the Flame Breather. When you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So it's a little bit different. Oh dear, oh jeer. Well, I think we're out of time, but would like to continue on. So, just looking at, double Ojer, the deepest Epoch, and the deepest Might. So this one, when you cast an instant or sorcery, instant spell, it gains rebound. Interesting. And then you can cast it again next turn for free, I believe. Yep. So you can cast it for free next turn, and then obviously the Deepest Might does 1 damage, or does its power in damage to a target opponent when you do damage to that opponent. There's one change I want to make though. Because that could have cost me the game. So yeah, so we're looking at that, and then we're going a little bit of a different take. So we're going with the Convoke route. So we got the Joyful Storm Sculptor, 3 mana, 1 blue, 1 red, 2/3 creature. When it comes into the battlefield, it makes 2 little guys with it, and then whenever you cast a Convoke spell, it deals 1 damage to the opponent, and 1 battle that they protect. Blah blah blah. We don't have any battles, I don't think. So that's similar to, the Flame Breather. When you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So it's a little bit different. Gives you some more bodies to use the Convoke spells. And then we threw in a bunch of good Convoke spells. I think that's it. So we got the Blazing Sun's Fury, 1 mana, 1 red, Convoke, up to 2 creatures get +2/+0 and haste until end of turn. So that's good to get onto Ojer, onto the Deepest Might, and then cast another spell that does damage. Or, like if you have him on the battlefield, you're casting this Convoke, it's going to do damage. Cast this Meeting of the Minds, 3 mana, 1 blue, draw 2 cards. And Stoke the Flames, 2 and 2 red, deals 4 damage to any target, which this is also a good card to use to transform the Temple of Power back into the Deepest Might. So if the Deepest Might gets killed, he's a god, he gets turned into a land, and then you would, once you do 4 damage or more, a non-combat damage, you can use this as a sorcery, pay 2 and 1 red, and transform it back into the god, right? The one thing, this is the first time using the Epoch, is you want to actually tap it to remove a time counter. Otherwise it doesn't remove time counters. So it's not just every turn it removes one, you actually have to tap the land. So if you're not using the land, you want to make sure you're doing that. And then another one. And we're going with the Lambholt Raconteur, 3 mana, 1 red, for a 2/4, and it has the same ability as the Flame Breather, where it deals 1 damage to each opponent when you cast a non-creature spell, but when it's nighttime it deals 2 damage, which the only reason why I know the mana is a lot more, but the 2/4 body is a lot better, and obviously if it gets to nighttime without having the Deepest Might out, you can do 2 damage with your spells, and also it's a 4/4 body that it can attack. So it's just a little bit more expensive, a lot more expensive to cast, but I think it just sticks around a little bit. It's a little bit harder for the opponent to kill. With this, they just lightning bolt it, or they, attack with a 1/1 creature, you block, and then they give it 2 damage, type of thing. And obviously, no Deepest Might deck is complete without the Urabrask. 2 mana, 2 red, 4/4 for strike. When you cast an instant or sorcery, Urabrask does 1 damage to the opponent, and you add 1 red. And then once you've done that, once you cast 3 spells, sorcery, instant or sorcery spells this turn, you can pay 1 red, exile him, and turn him into the Enchantment Saga, the Great Work, where it does 3 damage to target opponent and each creature they control, which means if you have the Deepest Might out, it's going to do 4, and then you're going to create 3 treasure tokens on the second saga, and on the third saga you can cast any number of instant and sorcery spells from any graveyard until the end of the turn. You have to pay the mana cost, but you're getting 3 treasures from Saga 2, so it helps it out. And yeah, so if you have like these instant sorcery guys out, or if you have this guy out and there's some convoke spells that you had already cast, you have to recast them. Pretty good. And then, like, I made that change for the Play with Fire because the other one doesn't do any target, just as creatures. But you really want that Play with Fire to be any target. Frolic with Familiar, 1 damage to any target for the blow off steam, and then you can cast him and he gets Sword of Prowess when you cast instant or sorcery spells, 2 Fading Hopes to slow the opponent down, 2 Aquatic Alchemist, pretty great card. You put a target, the only problem is it's on top, so but you put a target instant or sorcery from your graveyard on top of your library, so that means you'll draw it next turn and you could play it. Or, if you have Johan the Apprentice Sorcerer out, you may look at the top card of your library, and once each turn, so your turn and your opponent's turn, you can cast an instant sorcery from the top of your library. And timing rules still apply, so you won't be able to do sorceries on your opponent's turn, but if it's an instant, you can cast it on your opponent's turn. So that's one way to, use the Aquatic Alchemist. You put that back on, an instant back on top, and you could probably cast that on your opponent's turn without having to draw it. And then obviously it's a 3/1 body for 2 mana, pretty good. And when you cast your first instant or sorcery spell, it gets +2, +0 until end of turn, so it becomes a 3/3 body. So it's pretty good. You can trick people. I've used it in the past. Also, we're playing the Dwarven Forge Chanter, 2 mana, 1/3 with prowess, and it has a ward for 2 life. So much removal out there, might as well make them pay, right? And then, maybe Fading Hope it after they pay the ward, I don't know. Got 2 buried treasures, because getting more, helping out with the land base, you get that treasure token, and eventually you'll discover 5 when you don't have anything better to do. 1 Silver Scrutiny just to draw cards, 2 Brothers End, and a Temporal Firestorm for the board wipe. I went with this over the Burn Down the House because you can choose the kicker, phase out your creatures. If you have a treasure token, maybe you can phase out 2 of your creatures, wipe the board, and then you got your creatures back, right? I got 1 Draconic Destiny in the deck. Gives creature fly. +1/+1. And you can spend 1 mana to give them +1/+0. Like a Flame Breathing without having to use red mana. And then when this enchanted creature dies, you get the Draconic Destiny back in your hand. Which is a good way to finish off the game. If things are going, you just has a lot of mana left. 1 Virtue of Knowledge, apparently. So you can copy, activated triggered ability or enter ability stuff. So if you have the enchantment part out, these guys will trigger twice when something happens. Urabrask will trigger well, no, that's only up for permanents. So these won't trigger twice. Maybe I can get rid of that. So you can only use it for the instant part. Maybe it's not the best. I'll have to get rid of that, put something else in. Let's put Jin in there. Sure, 5/5 body, when you cast something, non-creature spell 3 or greater, draw a card. Got plenty of those. Yeah, I forgot that Virtual Knowledge doesn't work. It only works on permanents. So it's only when a permanent you control enters the battlefield is triggered. You know, you could use the, you know, the instant part to double this up. So I guess if you had it to 6 power and it was doing 6 damage, you could double it up for 12. But that's the deck. Pretty good results, I think, so far. I want to say the mana curve's pretty high. 3, 24 lands. Let's get a fresh thing. Yeah, so kind of high mana curve, but it didn't really seem mana screwy. I don't know why. Not sure why, but yeah, this has been told. Like and subscribe. Try the deck out. Let me know how it goes.